Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're explaining what is happening to the Supercharged build and why it's taking so long for everything to come together. So stay tuned, and today we're explaining everything that's happening and why it is taking so long. So you haven't seen the first two videos of part 1 and 2 where we work out how it's going to be mounted with the XG Falcon manifold. This quick little part 3 episode is just going to be explaining everything that I've done behind the camera without you guys seeing, and the updates. As you can see, there's a lot of wiring. There's an e-throttle, there's some bracketry, old water pump, new throttle body, and the fuel rails. So let's get into today's video where I'm going to explain what is happening. So first off, the main reason for why it's taking so long is the supercharger manifold is taking a while to get welded up. So that's the first problem. It's taking ages for him to be able to weld up the manifold. So waiting on the manifold, and while I've gotten like 3 or 4 weeks to wait for the manifold, I've decided to use the barrier ECU to run the new supercharged intake. So we've got, this is a BF engine loom that I pulled out of a BF Falcon. So this is going to be modified into the AU Falcon wiring loom, so then these get brought together and then it can run the intake with the supercharger. So when you put a barrier ECU in, you need to put a new e-throttle, so it's electrically driven instead of the old one where it's cable driven. So that's changing, and because we're putting a barrier throttle body onto a Commodore mount, we have to, I've made up these and in the process of making these two little joiners, so that'll come together like that to adapt it. Pull the water pump off, as you'll see in the next new clips. This one is absolutely rusted and toasted, so new water pump has been put in, and shout out to the boys at ProPort where they did some nice bunging up of the Welsh plug in there and of the thermostat housing. They welded that up and it's all beautiful. So shout out to ProPort. If you guys ever need any engine work, porting, servicing anywhere in CQ, ProPort's the way to go. I'll put a little thing down here showing their logo, and go check them out definitely. But now, because the water pump's been pulled out, we need to put a cooler thermostat in, just because. So this is an 80 degree thermostat, and just got a new O-ring for that. For the fuel system, the GroPro 255 has been installed, and we've just got our fuel rail. Oh, it's leaking on me, leaking the juices everywhere. So we got our 440 injectors on the fuel rail, and just put some nice new hoses on there, so it's nice and new. So that's the main thing what's happening. So it is taking a while, and we are still waiting for the manifold. So, but today we can get a little bit done. I do have a bracket to mount the barrier throttle, so we'll be able to put this in, yeet the old one out, put it in the bin, mount this up, put our new thermostat on, and show you the improvement. So let's get into it. So my mate Billhoon, he's in the epicenter of the coronavirus right now, and I have sent him a BF side loom and BF ECU and another AU Falcon engine loom. So this is the one that you might have seen me wrap in this nice wrapping. Well, it's getting yeeted, we're not using it anymore. So we are yeeting this one because he's making up a new one. So shout out to Bill, he's doing that for me. That's his profile if anyone wants it. He makes lots of wiring looms for all sorts of different cars, but he specialises in barrier ECU conversions. So as some of you might have seen, this Carnage did the exact same thing. So he's doing all the wiring stuff. All I have to do is adapt to the BF one to suit the AU one. So that shouldn't be too hard because he's doing all the hard yards. So Bill, definitely check out Bill. I'll probably mention him down below if I can. If not, Bill Hooton is the man. And if you're ever trying to do it, just go into an AU barrier page on Facebook, because Facebook is where you get all the correct information. Psych. This is the dog, checking it out. Here's the engine bay. It's looking all sad, doesn't have any wiring. As you can see, this thing is new, so we've deleted the reservoir tank because Honestly, it's the dumbest system ever to have that. So we've capped it off with a 25mm blow off bung and put a little 10mm one on that one just up there. So it's all looking bare. This is in. We've got to take that off to put the new thermostat in. Got to do that. Take out the old throttle cable, do that. Clean up a couple of things and explain what other things have to happen so we can get this bad boy back up and running for you. Also, let me know in the comments if you think we should keep that thing, but I mean, I'm yeeting it off. There we go. Good as new, time to put it back in. Obviously the system cannot be fully bled until it's up and running, but for now, it's good to have coolant in it. So here is our Barra throttle to AU adaptation. So it's just a simple easy bracket, and I'm just going to install this. So 2 bolts on that one, remove it, chuck this bad boy in. Oh, fuck. Ah. Here's the old one, in with the new electric one. Wah, 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 wee, wah, 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 wah. Now the fully chic whiny boy is no longer cable driven. I think we should put our radiator mounts back in, plumb up the overflow, and have a bit of a clean up, because look, it's absolutely filthy. So we're gonna do that. Oh yes, fiddly bits for the win, boys. Oh yes. Oh, fresh. Yes. A little bit going on in the back here. Parts galore. So guys, that'll wrap up today's video, where we briefly run over what's happening, why it's taking so long, mainly because of coronavirus, but everyone says that. So got a couple of things done today, gave you guys an update and what's happening. As I said, next weekend hopefully we'll get our manifold back and we can chuck the Supercharged on and work out all the belts and all that stuff. But other than that, we're just waiting on the Barra ECU loom. That should be here in the next couple of days, and we're just going to work it out. So thanks for watching. Go check out ProPort and Bill. They will help you out if you need anything. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next episode. Cheers.